Hey, what's going on, guys? T2RX6 here, back for another Transformers review. And today we're going to look at the BTS-01 trailer. I think it's BTS-01. It's at least the BTS Toys trailer. And the BTS-02 upgrade set for the trailer. Now, I don't have the full upgrade set. I got this trailer in a trade with someone. And it happened to have chunks of the BTS-02 set, enough to really show what's going on. Basically, this was the first trailer on the scene that came out for the Classics Optimus Prime here, and it was a decent trailer. It's, you know, a little modernized looking. Personally, I think it looks pretty good with this particular setup. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. But, of course, shortly thereafter, we ended up getting the Fans Project version. And I think that's ultimately the decision that made the BTS-02 upgrade set come out, because this one was much closer to a Classics Prime, and if I had to guess, I'd say that they were worried that they're not going to sell too many more of these because of it. So they came out with the BTS-02 set, which gave you an upgraded Teletraan one to put inside, held on by 4 screws. You also got a variety of these like little accessories. There's this one. There is, where'd the other one go? I think it's in the trailer actually. There's that one. And then there's this one here. And this is designed to go on the animated Prime. And there were a couple others to go on various things. For instance, there was one to go on Rodimus and kind of make a Rodimus Prime out of it. You got a drag strip gun, an octane gun, and I think that was it. This one here is actually designed for War Within toys, and I've seen someone who adapted it to work with the War for Cybertron, but it looks kind of weird like that. So, I don't have the stuff to show you how Rodimus would work, but I do have a Rodimus. So, what you basically did was you rotated him up like this and put his fins back like that, and then where the gun would hold between the legs normally, the top would have it clipped in. It was actually designed to clip into the holes here, and it would ultimately end up being, I believe, something like this. And that doesn't look like Rodimus Prime at all to me. So, frankly, that it's not there doesn't bother me. But he most certainly split everything apart like this and called him Rodimus Prime. The cool thing was, though, that the hitch did flip in half and make the Rodimus Prime cannon, and that was kind of cool. I don't have a War Within to show you this, so we're just going to put this back here so we don't lose it. And it just plugs right in. And then this one is designed to go, I think it's actually designed for the Cybertron mode version more than this one, but you basically plugged it into his hand back here. So he's holding it, and that's giving you a trailer hitch here, and then that lets you plug this right in on the top. Which is okay. He's a little bit small for his big trailer there, which made me wish that our Voyager one would work, because he's actually sized right for it. The problem is the trailer is off the ground on the back, and he's not actually pegged into anything. He's just lying on his feet. But frankly, I like how that looks. The aesthetic also feels pretty animated on this trailer just because of the, you know, angled looks there. So that's disappointing. I actually think I might try to mod this to see if I can get it to work for the BotCon Motormaster and make a Motormaster trailer out of it. Yeah, and they did some other little interesting things. For instance, you take off the wheels here and you've actually got Roller, which is a pretty interesting way of hiding Roller on the trailer in the grand scheme of things. This is actually the second version of this trailer I've had. I had one and I sold it. I had the one for the Nemesis Prime. And it actually fit together more tight than this. You can see there's a gap over here because it's not drilled properly, so it doesn't peg in. So that's something I need to fix. and you saw there's these two flaps that flip down, and that gives it so you can let it stand. You could have roller underneath if you want instead of the back flap, or both flaps down. But it does transform. It does have a base mode. You start by unfolding the front, unfolding the top, flip this whole piece down, and flip this what would have been the roof down, and then flip out this little, I guess it's supposed to be a helicopter pad. Then open the back of the trailer here, flip that down, lift the top and flip it down, and then flip down the roof again so you have the ramp. Now the Teletraan one inside needed to be flipped back like that in order to actually close up the trailer. If you try to leave it up, it's too tall. But you can, after you have them flipped up, lift this up and rotate this around. You got ball joints on the claw in 2 positions, and the claw opens and closes. So nothing too special there. The front of this is designed, it's got a couple peg holes throughout it. And it's actually designed such that, let's borrow Prime's gun here. If we were to transform this, it's actually designed so you can, well, maybe not with Prime's gun. Let's try somebody else's. Let's use the Motor Master cannon. It's got the 5mm peg hole on here that you can plug in weapons like that and make more of like a weapons platform going on. They also had some interesting storage boxes here that you can open up. Now, the actual trailer came with 2 guns here, and those 2 guns could be mounted over here. It was nice, just because it was extra guns for your classics guys, but yeah, mine didn't come with it. Whoever had it before kept them. So, I'm probably going to find something on Shapeways to replace them at some point. But yeah, so this is the trailer, and this is it in base mode. And now, this Teletraan 1 is a much nicer one. It's a little more detailed. You got some opening compartments. You know, the top spins around. The cockpit opens. The claw's a little better painted and, you know, looks nice. But it's got some flaws. And it's kind of sad that this has flaws, considering these are both made by the same person. So, let me go ahead and put this on, and you will see what I'm talking about. I'll be back. Oh yeah, before I do that, I want to mention that all these trailer hitch assemblies are actually supposed to be like handguns too. So when you're not using them as a trailer hitch, you can take them and consider them some kind of quite strange looking handgun. And it doesn't quite work on the Voyager class here. It doesn't want to peg in. So yeah, it's not a really convincing gun anyway, so it really doesn't do anything for me. But I figured I should show you, because they do peg right in the top here, or for not losing them, you can peg them into the container here, so you can just kind of store them away. So anyway, let me go and get this Teletraan on like I was gonna do, and we'll be back. Okay, so here we have the BTS trailer, and I've put on the Teletraan upgrade from the BTS-02. All these stickers here, when I bought this trailer, someone had paid to do the Repro Labels upgrade set on it. Anyway, the BTS-02 set here with the Teletraan's nicer because you got a nicer looking Teletraan than the stock one, and it's got a nice range of motion. You know, a working claw, all that stuff you would expect from Teletraan, and it folds up pretty nice. You've even got the rotation here of the top piece, so you can kind of move it around, the opening cockpit area, and this little special side drawer where you can store stuff. The problem is, somebody didn't really think about this, which is really where it's a downfall, because BTS-02 is made by the same people who made the trailer, and there's some small problems here. So when we push this down all the way as far as it could go, first off, it's not totally secure. It still likes to rock quite a bit in here, even with the screws holding it down. But that's not where the real problem comes. So let's start transforming this guy back. In fact, let's do it from this view. In fact, we'll leave this panel. Well, we can't. We have to tuck it in, so we'll have to do it from this view. And watch what happens here. Let me adjust some light so you can see. When you try to close this up, you can't, because the claw of Teletraan is in the way. So I know what you're saying. Well, the other BT, the original Teletraan, had the claw extended somehow and this part flipped back. And that'll solve the problem. Well, sadly, that is not a true statement, because the top of the real top of the cockpit area actually touches the top too. So here is an upgrade set designed by the people who designed the trailer, and you can't close it up. What's the point of that? So, I mean, really, it's pretty silly that you would make that kind of mistake with your own product. And you know, I had this trailer, then I sold it, and I ended up getting this trailer in a trade for something else, and it just happened to come with this kit, and I am glad I never spent any money on this kit, because this is third party done wrong. So the trailer, not bad. The upgrade kit to the trailer, waste of time. So alright, this has been T2RX6. I will see you guys next time.